Chili Days. I'm back to another video. I'd like to welcome back all my subscribers and all my new viewers. This is the channel where we talk about my top stocks, we'll talk about personal finance, and we talk about dividend stocks. If you're new, please click the subscribe button and click the notification bell to get my frequent updates. Well, today we're going to start off with the community tab. The community tab here shows my post of latest hot stocks. And today's hot stock today was SoFi. SoFi Technologies did rally up 21% for a gain of over $648. Also in second place, we had ChargePoint up 4.25%. And we also had Palantir Technologies rally up 9.94%. And the biggest boost came from SoFi Technologies post earnings call. They had an earnings call this morning around 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, and they discussed the company's progress over the last quarter. And I believe they beat on top and bottom, led by Anthony Noto. He just destroyed expectations of all Wall Street analysts. So the stock surged over 21%. Again, Anthony Noto, a former Goldman Sachs investor employee, and has led SoFi Technologies over 21% on the day in my portfolio. Okay, so now we'll go over to the Robinhood and look at some of these hot stocks like SoFi and Tesla as well. Okay, here we are in the portfolio. We saw a gain of 1.81% for a gain of $48 here in the Robinhood portfolio. Again, it is earnings season. Tomorrow we have a lot of hot stocks reporting. We have AMD coming up. We have Apple and Amazon. So be on the lookout for those hot stocks. Again, today the hot stock was SoFi. SoFi, like we mentioned, was up post earnings. Let's take a look at the stock SoFi. Okay, so here we are. SoFi shares on the day were up over 19.87%, and they actually peaked earlier this morning about 8:50. They did shares shoot up to 21.65%, and I did check with other YouTube people. The stock goat, I think he said 30%, but the stock did jump over 21%. I think that beat the brakes off it. I was thinking $1 gain from the $9 spot. I thought it was going to go from $9 to $10.50, but it actually beat that and it jumped from $9 all the way to $11. So kudos to Anthony Noto for leading the way. And the stock goat, shout out to his channel and the other SoFi YouTube channels. Again, SoFi Technologies very quiet last week, and then on today where they exposed their revenue for the quarter, the stock shot up over 21%. I think that was well earned. SoFi Technologies is a new product, is a new bank, and they also will be getting back student loans refinanced. Over 40 million student loans out there that could be refinanced through SoFi and SoFi Technologies Bank. So be on the lookout for that. Again, SoFi Technologies up today over 21% in the portfolio and the Robinhood. And in my position here, I'm up over 20%. You know, it's a meager gain, but $22 in the Robinhood. Okay, so that was the hottest stock today. Let's take a look at another stock. As we mentioned, ChargePoint, ticker symbol CHPT, ChargePoint Technologies was up today, 3.99%, and this has pretty much been ChargePoint's mix there between $8 and $10. Nothing new going on with ChargePoint. They just tend to spike up and down. But until the charging stations are solidified, this could be a stock that you could get in at $8 and maybe sell out at $10. Again, so ChargePoint, they're battling the likes of like Tesla for charging stations and position where, you know, people could use a ChargePoint or, you know, they could use a Tesla charger station. So again, ChargePoint today up slightly, 4%. And again, they have, I think, too many competitors like Tesla. Tesla has a lot of EV charger stations. Okay, so those were some of the hottest stocks. Well, let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla's always making a move. Tesla shares rallied a slight today, up 0.41%. Not much, but up 4.75% over the last week. So Tesla is making moves after a not so hot earnings call. The shares dropped last week after earnings, and now the stock looks like it's rebounding as we go into the next quarter. Okay, so that's Tesla, up only today 0.41%, but over the week they're up 4.75% for a gain of $12. Okay, so finally we're going to head over to my TD Ameritrade account. Okay, here we are in the TD Ameritrade account. Again, we gained 2.32% for a gain of $1,026. And SoFi Technologies led the way, up 20% for a gain of $612. Now, mind you, I had a full position of this, I would have made over $1,000 on SoFi alone. But since I have a subpar position of only $3,600, only made $600 on this stock, but that does put me in a positive. Second place today was Tesla, up 0.42% for a gain of $53. Palantir Technologies up 12%. ChargePoint, again, we talked about ChargePoint being up 4.62, but stuck in the range of $8 and basically $8 and $9 and $10 range. Hadn't been able to come out of that slump, only up 4.62%. So those were the hottest stocks today. Again, really good news for SoFi and Technologies. All the bears went away today, and people made money on calls today. Quite a bit of money on calls today, breaking through $10 all the way to $11.50. SoFi Technologies ripped higher than anyone could expect it. Normally a good pop after earnings is about 5 or 6%, but SoFi Technologies blew it out, and they were up over 21% on the day. Okay, so that's SoFi. Let's take a quick look at some downers for the day. The downers today was Microsoft. Microsoft just pretty much flat, 0.73% down today. Ford Motor Company down 0.68%, so a little less than 1%. PSEC, Prospect Capital, down 1.55%. Again, this is a dividend-paying stock. And the big juggernaut, the Nvidia shares were down slightly, 0.03%, so not much movement there. So I hope you guys invested in Nvidia. It's one of my hottest stocks that I made a bunch of money this year. I think I made over 100% on my position in Nvidia when it was trading about 100 and something dollars. If we take a look back at Nvidia shares, they were trading around $200 back in February, and today they're trading well above $467. So Nvidia shares still a great opportunity. Artificial intelligence is still going to run the world for the next 10 years with some of their chips. Okay, so those were some downers today. Again, some of these just didn't dip much. They staved off. Nvidia only down 0.03%, but Microsoft, another dividend-paying stock, down 0.73%. And of course, Microsoft has ChatGPT, which they've been known to integrate it into the new Copilot technology. So ChatGPT into the cloud with Cloud Azure, Microsoft building an empire again. I would not be surprised to see this stock hitting around 350 if AI starts to spark again. Okay, so we'll keep our eyes on Microsoft. Again, they were down slightly, 0.73, but the top stock of the day was SoFi Technologies, up 20% for a gain of $613. Okay, so that was the news. Again, we still have a lot left to earnings call this week. Okay, as I mentioned, earnings whisper. We have still stocks left to report tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but on Thursday, we have Amazon to report on August 3rd. We have Apple to report on August 3rd as well. And we have Nvidia to report late August. AMD to report tomorrow. Also, Uber does report tomorrow. PayPal to report on Wednesday. And Shopify to report on Wednesday as well. So these are some stocks to follow this week. Again, Apple, Amazon, AMD, all will report this week. Keep an eye out on these. some of these could be rallying off the good news of the earnings call, just like SoFi did. Okay, so quick look here at CNBC. Let's see what's going on. As you can see, all the Dow Jones Industrials up 0.28%. The S&P 500 was up 0.15%. The Nasdaq up 0.21%, and the Russell 2000 small cap stocks were up 1% on the day. Okay, so it was a good move in the market. It says here S&P, Nasdaq notch modest gains Monday, rise for the 5th straight month. It looks like we're roaring going into August. Remember, today's the last day of July. Looks like we're in good shape. Earnings call positive. SoFi Technology is the hot stock today, up over 21% on the good earnings call. Again, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and I'll see you all in the next video.